Hi guys, it's me again. So we've got a couple of scammers here who kind of had their brains boiled. They were very stupid. So I can't actually recall if I did a Lucy Susan who hit me up on my other account. I think I did in the previous one. So she messaged me on my main one as well. Hi! You have such a profound impact on Hugh Jackman's career through your comments, love, and support. Yeah, we did this one. Say it again. Thank you, text fails to express our gratitude to you. We love you. Hugh Jackman wants you to write to him in person. My name is Lucy Susan, and I currently work as his online manager. Now, this was my second account now. I said, wow, I'm getting every one of Hugh's managers and assistants this week, aren't I? Do you also have a fake chat to show me with poor English? That man must employ 200 of you guys. But completely not reading and impervious to sarcasm or irony, my scammer says, thanks for the response. It was rather nice of you, as we both know that Hugh Jackman is too busy to chit-chat on Instagram. His account isn't allowed to respond to unofficial accounts at the moment due to security reasons. I wonder what those might be. To which I said, oh, okay, so you just don't read what I write. That's really nice of you and shows exactly who and what you are. To which my bamboozled scammer says, I'm just here to do my job. I said, then try reading what the person writes, or are you so eager to move on to the next phase of this nonsense to get your remittance? I'm here to do exactly what Hughes sent me to do, said my indignant scammer. It's left for you to believe or not. I said, the cat runs across the carpet to elicit static electricity to run the fish tank. And in response to it's left for you to believe or not, I said, given what Hugh said last week on the news, you're a little brazen with your arrogance. I doubt you have any clients. I'm off, they declare in a complete huff. I said, yes, you are off, like a fish left in the sun for 3 days. Make better choices with your life, Omo. That was 4 hours ago. She saw it and ran away. She won't be back, so I can now delete her from this account. I'm not even going to bother with the other 5 she hit up as well. It's all bullshit. Now I want you to meet Gerard Butler, well, formerly known as Gerard Butler, but now Sir Rod Stewart. Changed his mind very quickly. Hello, greetings from me. Thanks for supporting my dreams and my career. Your amazing likes and beautiful comments on my various pages. People, celebrities only have their one. Have gone a long way in putting smiles on my face. I really do appreciate. Thanks for all you do in bringing me this far in my career. One love. Where are you from? Question mark. One love, said no celebrity ever. I said, what comments? On my official account, he comes back. I said, oh, if you say so. Where are you from? He asks. I said, Australia. What does one love mean? Is that some Scottish thing, an idiom? To which he says, yeah, some Scottish thing. How long have you been a fan? I said, I have no idea. I guess since Les Mis, maybe, or Mamma Mia. I don't know. I don't count the days. I like a lot of different actors. Knowing, of course, we know Gerard Butler was not in Les Mis or Mamma Mia, but the scammer doesn't. To which he says, I must warn you about people posing to be me, deceiving people, please be mindful. And this is what the scammers are doing, if you haven't picked up on the subtleties so far, is they come on with this, I'm not a scammer, everyone else is. I said, oh, I'm aware. I saw that thing on the news last week. Everyone did. I know actors don't hit up random people, excuse the plane going overhead. To which he says, I'm deeply sorry for what they might have cost you. I'm told my manager to work on that to ensure the safety of my fans. Any other Gerard Butler is fake. Please kindly report that account. To which I said, it's cost me nothing. I find it amusing when they try. They're also predictable. And yes, I report every account that messages me from a non-verified account, so don't worry. But this guy was stupid. His brain was really melted. I'm glad you could tell and differentiate them, he said. And I'm sure the word differentiate boiled his little brain. I said, oh, yes. They all use the same formats. It's tedious, to be honest. I'm wondering what they might have said in my name, said my scammer hastily, grabbing a piece of paper and pen. I said the same things as you're saying, honestly, almost word for word, like they swap scripts and formats. It's hilarious to me, except when they steal from innocent people. That's evil. To which my scammer said, I came across some. I guess they might have used my words for it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. How would he have witnessed? Anyway, so I'm not even going to dive into that logic nonsense. To which I responded, I think it's generic. It never changes regardless of what celebrity they are pretending to be on any given day. To which my scammer says, this is so disturbing. I said, it's predictable and tedious, and I doubt that they're having much luck. Everyone knows by now that celebs don't make separate profiles and hit up fans. That's why nobody will move to another app to speak with them anymore. To which my scammer, who's obviously an idiot, said, well, I must apologise for these troubles. I said, it's no trouble. It's funny to me and educational. To which he says, really? I said, yes. I'll chat with them for a while and get all their scripts and formats, and then I share them and help educate people so they don't get scammed. It's good work to do. It protects the innocent from these psychotic vermin that make the internet unsafe for everyone. Wouldn't you agree? Forcing the scammer's hand. Absolutely, he grudgingly said. I said, yes, there are many of us engaged in this to ensure that these insects get stopped. I'm sure you heard about that poor boy who killed himself because of scammers and the EFCC and the FBI found them. It was only recently. Very satisfying. To which my Muppet said, I heard, can I see some of these scripts? Wanting desperate to lay his hands on other scammers' scripts. I said, I can't share them. Besides, they're available on the NBC special they ran globally last week. Surely you saw that? Question mark, question mark, question mark. To which he said, because I need to make sure my manager takes note of these things. I said, I'm sure your manager saw it. It was a collaborative effort with all major management companies, the FBI, the EFCC and NBC. They interviewed several actors and singers. I'm sure your company was part of it. Just ask them. Now, obviously, we know this never happened, but scammers don't know, and I wanted to instill some fear in them, which is why I've been saying the same thing. Yes, he says, thanks for effortlessly supportive act to stop cyber fraud, he puts in. I said, sorry, can you please type that again, but in English, LOL? Thankfully, the West African authorities are cracking down now. You must be relieved. I am indeed relieved, he said. Once again, thanks. Desperate to end this conversation because he knew he wasn't going to get anywhere. I said, yes, everyone knows the red flags now, so no more clients for these terrible, shameless people. To which my scammer said, all right, comma, because he'd had enough. I said, yes, isn't it just? Don't you want to chat anymore, Gerard? Because he didn't come back, and I sent a couple of big smiley emojis, lots of teeth. I have to speak with the media. I'll be back shortly, he said. I said, I'm sure you do. To which he said, thanks, Juliana. I said, thanks, Gerard, laughing emoji. Have a nice evening over there, because it was nighttime in Nigeria. You too, love, came the response. I said, don't get too disheartened. Maybe you'll get lucky, or maybe you'll get another beta. Enjoy. At which point he saw and instantly restricted me and then changed the name to Sir Rod Stewart. So that one was just absolute Muppet, fishing for information. Now I want you to meet Jeff Goldblum, the thinking woman's crumpet. I've been crushing on Jeff Goldblum since I saw him in Earth Girls Are Easy. And I think I've only had him hit me up once, and that scam bait didn't go well, and neither did this one. So there you go, my private fan chat. Hello, how are you? I trust you're doing very well. I'm taking a moment to thank you for your support of my career as a fan. I promise to continue to good work. By the way, how long have you been a fan? Asks no celebrity ever at 11:30 Australian time last night. And you guys know I haven't been well the last few weeks, so I wasn't in the mood. So this morning, I said, insert paragraph here. It was great. Meaning, his film. To which he said, oh, that's good to know. Where are you from, Julia? I said, a small town called Lanka in the mountains of mist near the Tasman Sea. To which he says, lovely. Do you currently live there? I said, yes. Why? And please don't say lovely. It's disrespectful to your wife. And in response to yes, why? He goes, what do you enjoy most about life there? Says no one ever. And in response to please don't say lovely, it's disrespectful to your wife, he goes, is that so? And only because I misunderstood it. I thought he was calling me lovely. I've now reading back realised he meant the fictional town of Lanka is lovely. I said yes to his is that so? And in response to what do you most enjoy about life there, I said breathing. There is no pollution. To which the Muppet love-hearted her. That's good. I said I'd love to hear all about the art at the Met. You were there because the Met Gala had just happened. I said, I know how intelligent you are being a member of Mensa, so I'm sure you'll have intelligent questions and conversation. And in response to yes, Scammer said, Julia, I'd have loved to tell you something about me and my wife, but I don't think that would be right, so I'll say nothing. All I'll say is every relationship's experienced tough times, and no one is exempt from that. Are you married with kids? And this is where I made my mistake, guys. I said, no, you shouldn't have tried that, to that whole thing about going to tell me how his marriage is breaking down. And in response to, are you married with kids? I said, yes, like you. And I should have said no and kept it going, but I just wasn't in the mood, guys. And in response to, I'd love to hear all about the art at the Met, you were there, he goes, well, I'd love to tell you all about that if we can stay in touch, but you seem not interested in that as you're more concerned about my wife, LOL. Which, yeah, absolutely. He was definitely going to go down the romance route. And in response to no, a laughing emoji, no, you shouldn't have tried that around telling me his marriage was in trouble. Tried what? LOL, he said. I said, that's really creepy and skeevy. And in response to yes, like you, being married, he goes, how long have you been married? I said, a real intelligent gentleman doesn't spill his guts to strangers and regardless of any marital issues, shows respect to his wife and waits before he says endearments to strange ladies online. I thought you'd know that, being so intelligent and refined. And in response to how long have you been married, I said 7 years. He works on an oil rig as an engineer. To which my scammer says, that's nice. Every red flag in his brain going off right now. He's thinking I'm a scammer. What about you? What do you do for work? I said, so, tell me all about the Met Gala and what you saw there. I am endlessly fascinated. And in response to, what about you? What do you do for work? I said, I don't need to work. My family came from money. And what do you like to make? I've read the books. What else? Because his profile said he was a creator or maker of things. And then when he saw it but didn't respond, I said, you went to bed. Yes, better do that. Which he saw 5 hours ago because it's middle of the night in Nigeria. I don't think he's going to come back. I'm not going to delete it just in case he does. Yeah, no, he hasn't even blocked me. So if he comes back, I'll make a part 2. Now, on to our grand finale. Ooh. Now, it's about 2:20 a.m. in Nigeria. My scammer sent a message pretending to be the Australian singer Jimmy Barnes. Wasn't expecting a response because I don't think he'd factored in the time difference. I bless your generosity. My highest gratitude and appreciation for all the love and support you have been showing me and my music. I'm so grateful. Love heart, prayer hands, love heart. I said, that's nice. I'm highly grateful. Grateful spelled Greatful for anyone not looking at their screen. For your support and prayers towards me and my career. Because yes, that's what we do, people. Pray for celebrities to make more money. To which I responded, I didn't ever pray for your career, but no worries, mate. Hope you got your pluggers ready for the gig. And obviously my scammer, not understanding a word I'd said, yeah, thank you so much, he said. I said, that's good. Can't drop 'em in the dunny, oi? To which our idiot love hearts. Again, having no idea what I've said. How long have you been a fan? He says, trying to get on more solid ground. I said, who knows? You're part of the zeitgeist, aren't you? To which he said, yeah, correct, 100%, having no idea what I'd said. I said, so the question is rather redundant then, isn't it? One can't question the quantum mechanics of the zeitgeist. To which my scammer said, of course you can't. Can we go to a better conversation now? Now his brain's starting to slowly boil. To which I said, I'm sorry, what? You're the one who asked the question, but move on if you wish. To which my absolute muppet said, yeah, how long have you been supporting me? To which I said, question mark, question mark, didn't you just ask that and have it answered? I showed him where he said, how long have you been a fan? Because in my opinion, being a fan and supporting him was the same thing, but okay, I guess not. To which he said, not sure it was answered, sad face. Was it? To which I said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. To which my absolute fuckwit went, how? And in response to not sure it was answered, sad face, I said, yes, it was. But if you didn't understand it, sorry, I'm lost now. Are we having two separate conversations? To put it in terms you can understand, I don't keep track of how long I've enjoyed someone's music. It's part of the zeitgeist and has always been there. To which my genuine idiot said, now I understand you. What about? My show? Question mark. To which I said, what about your show? Which show? Is that apropos of nothing? To which my genius said, have you ever been to one? And I said, oh yes, many times. It's a colloquial requirement to legitimise any claim to the heritage. To which my dickweed said, will you be fit on June 00? Sorry, I'm sorry, this was very fresh. It just happened, so I'm still tickled. I said, on June 00, is that a date I'm not aware of in the Gregorian calendar? And how am I unfit now? I'm not following your logic. To which he said, ha, didn't mean you are not fit. To which I responded, I was not aware I was unhealthy to attend the concert on June 00. I must get a checkup. Maybe it's like the Schrödinger cat, unknown until the lid is opened. What do you think? To which my muppet went, because at this point he had no idea what I was saying. To which I said, again, I'm lost. Are we having the same conversation? You mentioned the date June 00 and my health. I'm now lost as to how it relates to the Schrödinger's cat theory. You won't enlighten me. And when he didn't come back, I said, hello, did you go away? Are you pondering the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? The answer is 42, just so you can rest easy tonight. So he hasn't seen it yet because he's obviously gone to bed with a headache. But I'm very, very hopeful he will return in a few hours. Should only be about 4. Let's see if he's... No, he hasn't restricted me. Yay! Because I'm feeling a burt of Douglas Adams coming on. So I'm really, really want him to return. I'm going to do some more Terry Pratchett, some Schrodinger's cat, and a little bit of Douglas Adams, I think. So fingers crossed, everyone, he returns. So I'm just going to post this now because basically it's Saturday and I'm sick and I'm bored. And then if either Jeff Goldblum or Jimmy Barnes come back, I'll make a part 2. So like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.